This is Bob Anderson, and I wanted to do a video about something that struck me as something very positive about this trading channel. There's been many things positive about this trading channel. I originally started it in August to hold me accountable, to force me to get through my funded account with Apex so that I could actually get funded. When I started this channel, I had never been funded with Apex. I kept failing my PA stuff. And you guys watched me go through the journey of using the continuation trade only to get myself funded. And I showed you the funding, and I showed you the money and all that kind of stuff. And through that journey, I had many people, in my own best interest. So say to me, "Hey, Bob, you need to be an affiliate. You need to, so we can sign up under you, and help support the channel and things like that." And I resisted. And I resisted because, if you haven't figured out from watching the videos, if you haven't figured out a little bit about me and a little bit about my personality, I'm the guy that you have to prove to me, meaning Apex, Lilu, whatever. You have to prove to me unequivocally that you deserve me telling you that you should use them. Because I'm not going to do it just for monetary reasons. So, that's what I ultimately got to the point of when I started when I told you guys 2 days ago in a video that I finally set up an affiliate. I mean, everything about Apex had hit perfectly. And I'm going to discuss that here in a second. I'm going to give you an analogy here in a second. But what I wanted to bring up was that I put that affiliate code out in my previous video, knowing that, the bulk of the people that even watch these videos are already subscribers to Apex or whatever, UProfit, whatever. So I didn't expect what happened to me today. I woke up this morning and I got an email from Apex saying, "Hey, you had 25 accounts set up under your affiliate yesterday." I'm like, what? 25? Holy cow. That's great. Now, if I had sold my soul to the devil from the beginning, it would be a lot more than 25 by now. But again, I wasn't going to do that. It had to be proven to me that Apex was worth me telling you. Okay? So I was so excited. The main thing that I want to tell you guys about these 25 evals is that I expect all 25 at some time or another to become PA funded accounts. And the reason I say that is because you remember, all 25 were purchased at the 80% off sale. 80% off. Forever. So if you blow up your $50,000 account, if you blow it up for whatever reason, 2 weeks from now, you're gonna let it, just leave it alone. Let it sit there. Let it reset in 30 days. And you have, because they're never going to sell these accounts for less than 80% anyways. And this code right here gets you that 80% off forever until you turn that account into a PA account. I have faith in all 25 of these accounts getting there. I really do. Are they going to get there the first try? I don't know, but they're going to get there. And I was just so excited to see that. because that's just support for what it is I do here and support for what it is I try to portray here. I'm going to give you an analogy. I mentioned in my previous video that, for example, that I use another prop firm also right now, that I've been testing another prop firm. Let me explain something to you about this YouTube channel. Started it in August. It was about my journey. My journey is using a prop firm. My journey is going through the process of passing eval. My journey is about passing the eval and passing the funded and getting funded. That's what my journey's been. And then evolving from there. In the process, I've had a lot of new traders and even experienced traders watch the channel, give me some input. I've had some great input. I even had something that somebody emailed me yesterday that I'm so excited to start using. But anyways, my point is this. I get so much positive stuff out of the people from this channel that I never really expected. And that makes me feel even better that I never went and did this until I believed in it. Okay? So, here's the analogy. So I get, because of what my channel is and who my channel attracts, you guys may or may not know this, but I get contacted from all these prop firms. Jesus, I even got contacted from one last week. I have more subscribers in this channel than they have in their in any of their social media combined. This company contacted me to represent them and blah blah blah. And I went and I read their stuff and I evaluated, blah blah blah, and I saw no reason to do that. Now, one company did do that, and I went. Okay, so here's the analogy I'm going to give you. Here's why I went and got an Apex affiliate thing. Anything I've ever done with Apex has been this analogy. I'm going to say, let's say you go to buy a car and you go to a car dealership. It's something that all of us freaking hate to do. Go to a car dealership, buy a car. Let's just say you go to buy a car and you walk up to the salesman and you say, hey, I need a car that gets 32 miles to the gallon because I'm worried about gas prices. 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is this person's going to take you to the car that they're going to get the most commission on. And even though the sticker says 29 miles per gallon in the window, they're going to say to you, don't worry about that. That's really not the case. The car gets 32 miles to the gallon. And that's the car they're going to tell you to buy because it's all about them. Okay? That's my perception of the bulk of these prop firms. That's my perception of the bulk of these trading firms that are trying to sell you trading software and stuff like that. That is my perception. In a lot of cases, it's from real pain of actually using them. Okay? There's very little integrity in this industry. And it's sad, but that's just a fact. So you buy the car and you drive it, and then you do the math for the first 1,000 miles or so, and you find out that not only does it not get 20 miles to the gallon, it gets 27. Because that's what happens. Now, let's just say you go to another car dealership and it's Apex Cars. And you go to there and you say, I want a car that gets 32 miles to the gallon. And I want, and I need you to, because of gas prices, I need you to show me a car. And they bring you over and they say, okay, well, this one gets 32, this one gets 34, this one gets 36. The difference between the 36 one and the 32 one is that you're going to have to drive 100,000 miles to even break even on the car price. So you say, okay, I'll take the one with 32. You bring the car home, you drive it for 1,000 miles, you run the math and you go, holy cow, I'm getting 34 miles to the gallon. Meaning it overperformed what they told you. And they didn't even sell you on it when they told you 32. They didn't say, oh, it really means 34. That's how Apex is. When I got my first funding from them, they told me it would take X number of days. I got it in half that amount of time, if even that. I had an issue, a technical issue on a holiday weekend when they were having a sale, and I had to contact tech support, where at least I didn't have to have it fixed because it was a weekend, but I contacted tech support. In the process of contacting tech support, I was told it would take up to 48 hours. My tech issue was fixed in 4 hours. That's my experience with Apex. It's like anything they've told me, it's always been better than what they told me. So let's talk about this prop firm that sent me, this information and wanted me to test them out. So I said, okay, they gave me this discount code. It was a great discount, and I read their guidelines, and I read their payout structure, and all that stuff very much coincided with the way Apex was before their recent changes. So I said, okay, well, I'll try it. So I take the code, and they tell me I can have 10 accounts. So 10 accounts, oh great. I really only want like 5. 10 accounts is great. And I have 2 computers, so I'll just set it up on a separate computer. This is my experience, okay? This is me falling into the trap again, the trader traps that are out there. So I take the code, I put it in, I buy the first account. It's just like Apex, you got to buy the accounts individually. I put it in, get my discount, buy the account. I go to do the second one, the discount code's not working. So I contact them and I said, hey, the discount code for some reason is not working. They said, oh, yeah, that discount's only for 1 account. Now, this is my first experience with these people who have talked me into using them so that I can present them potentially to you guys down the road after I've spent all my money and my time and energy to do this. And they deceived me. See, that's the experience I've had for years in dealing with trading firms and trading and all that kind of stuff. And that's why I don't sit here and have 10 different trading firms and 10 different affiliate codes so that all you guys can go out there and just randomly use these places and randomly get me some affiliate money or whatever, because I really don't care, because that's not me. So the point of this video is to say I'm excited to be telling you about Apex. I really, truly believe they are the best. Again, everything that they've ever told me has been, hasn't been a stretched truth. As a matter of fact, it's been a white lie, because they've always performed at half or better than what they've told me. And I think that is fabulous. What more can you ask for? They aren't trying to sell me on using them. That's my point. They don't have to. If you perform the best service, you provide the best product, then you don't have to sell anybody. You just have to continue to do what it is you do best. So that's my video. I want everybody to have a good weekend. Here's my affiliate code. Remember, December 5th, midnight, 80% off for perpetuity on the accounts that you buy using that code. Perpetuity. If you blow the account up, let it sit, let it marinate, let it reset at the 80% off again, which is like $29 or something like that for a $25,000 account. Just let it marinate, reset. You got a whole fresh new start again a month later, and you can still sim trade and hone in on your trading strategy until you got that account live again. That's why I expect every one of these eval accounts to be funded accounts at some time. And I'm hoping we get more and more and more and more of these. Everybody have a good day. I will talk to you guys Monday. It's raining here. Oh well. Talk to you later.